Find absolute maximum and absolute minimum values of f of x equal to this function on minus pi over 2 to pi over 2. You see that this function is on in psi of x cubed, psi of x squared, psi of x. So instead of doing a derivative and then computing all in x here, it's easier for us to do with it without trigonometric function. So I can let u be psi of x, and I can write f of x into a new function with new variable f of u 4 times u cubed, 21 times u squared, 24 times u, and u between, now we have x between minus pi over 2 to pi over 2, u equal to psi of x. So x between minus pi over 2 to pi over 2. Psi of x, psi axis is this axis. So u between minus 1 and 1. So on minus 1 and 1. Now you have a nice function. So this function is continuous on a closed interval. It is way easier to do the absolute max and min to find here rather than doing with the original function. So let's find the critical point of f here. F prime equal to 4 times 3 u squared, 21 times 2 u, 24, equal to 0. You can first divide all by 2. 2, 3 u squared, 21 u, 24, so you have 12. You can even divide by 3. 2 u squared, 7 u, 4. So this is good. Delta equal to 49 minus 4, 2 minus 4. 49. So you have 16 times 2, 32. 181, which is nice. So this is positive. You have 2 roots, u1, u2, minus b minus 7 plus minus square root of 81 divided by 2 times 2. We have minus 7 plus 9 divided by 4, 2 over 4, 1/2. Minus 7 minus 9 divided by 4, minus 16 over 4 minus 4. We have 2 roots. U equal to, you belong to 1/2 minus 4. But our variable u only on minus 1 and 1. So for these two values, I can only choose this one because minus 4 is not in the interval we work with. Critical point. 1/2, because 1/2 belong to, let me note here, on minus 1, 1. Now we compare f of 1/2 with f of minus 1 and f of 1. F of u equal to this. F of minus 1 minus 4, 21 minus 1, so plus 24. F of 1, 4, 21 minus 24. F of 1/2, 4, 1 over 8, 21, 1 over 4, 24, 1 over 2. So let's see which one is biggest and which one is smallest one. So the biggest one, this one should be the biggest one. We have 21 plus 20, 41. What is smallest one? This one should be 4 minus 3 equal to 1. Let me compute the last one. 1/2 21 divided by 4 minus 12. So this is 4, 2, 21, 48, 48, 23, 5, 2, 25 minus 25 over 4. And therefore this is only negative one. Minimum exists and absolute max exists. Conclusion: absolute maximum is 41. F of minus 1, 41. So at u equal to minus 1. U equal to minus 1. They didn't ask us what is the value of x, but if they ask us, then we can find u equal to minus 1, which means sine of x equal to minus 1. Or at x between we work with minus pi over 2 to pi over 2 such that sine of x equal to minus 1. And therefore we are talking about this point, minus pi over 2. They did not ask us though, but if they did, then at x equal to minus pi over 2. And absolute mean is f upon half minus 25 over 4. At u equal to 1/2 or at x between minus pi over 2 pi over 2 sine x 1/2 sine equal to 1/2. So the angle x should be pi over 6 or x equal to pi over 6. For this question, we only need to conclude that absolute max is 41, absolute mean minus 25 divided by 4.